Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we have a topic that holds the key to an incredible journey in Indonesia, the KITAS, the gateway to experiencing this captivating country on a deeper level. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, so you're always updated on our informative content about businesses, travel, and essential insights. And to our returning viewers, thank you for your continuous support. You're the heart of our community. Today, we're delving into the world of the KITAS, the stay permit that opens doors to living and exploring in Indonesia. Whether you're dreaming of an adventurous new chapter or expanding your professional horizons, understanding the nuances of the KITAS is paramount. But before we dive into the details, if you haven't checked out our previous video on setting up a PMA company in Indonesia, make sure to catch it right here. It's a valuable resource that complements what we'll be discussing today. Now, let's get back to the KITAS. What is it, how does it function, and what are the essential steps to obtain one? We're here to break down these questions and more, guiding you through the process so you can embark on your Indonesian journey fully equipped. Stay tuned as we unravel the mysteries of the KITAS and equip you with the knowledge you need. Without further ado, let's begin. In order to do business in Indonesia, we also need to reside in Indonesia, and this is where the KITAS Investor Residence Permit comes in. What is it? This permit is designed for foreign nationals who have business interests or wish to invest in Indonesia. Those who wish to do business in Indonesia are required to have this limited stay permit, so it will be easier for them to conduct their activities as their presence in Indonesia is considered legal. That is to say, it is necessary to create a company to be able to access this visa, and normally the process of both is done at the same time. This permit is valid for 1 or 2 years. What documents do you need? The documents required for the investor KITAS offshore are the following: a scanned photo of the cover of your passport, over 18 years old. A scanned photo or color photo of the front page of your passport. Please note that your passport must be valid for at least 30 months, for the 2-year KITAS, or 18 months, for the 1-year KITAS, and must have at least 2 empty pages. A photo of the applicant. How much time is required? The process is done in conjunction with the creation of the company and requires 4 weeks after receiving all the documentation. How do I enter Indonesia after receiving my e-visa? You have 90 days to use the e-visa provided to you. It is a PDF document that is sent directly to your email. In other words, you have up to a total of 90 days to enter Indonesia after approval. Then, after going to the immigration office to have your photo taken and fingerprints taken, you will be provided with your official KITAS, which you can use for any procedure such as opening a bank business account, buying a motorcycle, etc. What is the price of the KITAS? Investor KITAS for 2 years offshore $1,200 USD approximately. Investor KITAS for 1 year offshore $1,000 United States dollars approximately. Is it possible to work with investor KITAS? According to the BKPM, Indonesian Investment Coordinating Board, the director of a company with an investor KITAS can work as long as all tasks handled by the director comply with the scope of the company's business activities and the company provides equal opportunities for all Indonesian citizens to earn a living. In other words, the director's duties will be purely managerial, leaving the field work to Indonesian citizens. The commissioner cannot work, but can obtain a 2-year residence permit. If the commissioner also wants to work, he/she must hold a minimum of 12% of the company's shares and be positioned as a principal or second director. In general, a commissioner is expected to have a less active role and participation in the day-to-day operations of the company. Let's look at several examples of real professions below. If you want to open a marketing agency or any other business that you can do online or from an office, you as a director can access an investor KITAS visa only in case you hire a team of locals. If you want to open a sports center and you are the director, you can apply for the investor KITAS and hire a team of instructors. You cannot legally work as an instructor. In case you want to work as an instructor, you must own less than 10% of the shares of the company and apply for the working KITAS, which allows you to work legally. In case you are a chef who wants to open a restaurant, the case would be exactly the same as the previous example of the instructor in a sports center. For example, in the case of a beauty salon, it is different, since it is a business activity where 33% of the shares, at least, must be owned by a local partner. So, a person who wants to set up a beauty salon will have 2 options depending on whether or not he/she wants to work as a specialist. Option 1. You create the PMA, being a shareholder and director of the company with a minimum of 33% of the shares held by a local person. You can apply for the investor KITAS. You must hire a team to do the treatments and you can provide training to your team. Option 2. Use a local person to establish the company. You cannot be a shareholder or director. You can apply for the working KITAS and work as a specialist. We do not recommend using a local person or nominee. In the case of a spa, it is different. This business can be 100% foreign-owned, where if you have the investor KITAS, you can perform management tasks and provide training, as long as it is not paid, and hire a local staff to take care of the treatments. In case you want to work in the business, you will have to apply for the working KITAS. In case you are a director of PMA, to access the working KITAS, you must have less than 10% of the shares of the company. As we can see from the above examples, the investor KITAS is mainly designed for investing and not for working. It is true that you can perform management tasks and be active in the company, but the main workers or operators must be local, since the Indonesian government wants you to invest and create jobs for locals. So it will depend a lot on the type of business and/or work you want to perform. Contact us through the link you will find in the description of the video so we can answer your questions depending on the type of business you want to do. Can I bring my family if I have the investor KITAS? For the components of the family, spouse, children, up to 18 years old, there is a visa called C317 Family KITAS, which is valid for 1 year, and can be renewed annually. The price of the 1-year Family KITAS is approximately $800. Who has access to the Family KITAS? Who is married to an Indonesian citizen? If you already have a KITAS visa, you can apply for a Family KITAS, spouse and children, to join them in Indonesia. Children born from a legal marriage to an Indonesian citizen. Remember that to apply for the C317 Family KITAS passports must be valid for at least 14 months. In addition, the marriage certificate of the spouse and/or the birth certificate of the children will be required, and must be in English or translated into English by an official translator or sworn translator. As we wrap up this insightful journey into the world of the KITAS, we hope you've gained a clearer understanding of how this stay permit can open doors to incredible opportunities in Indonesia. Whether you're drawn by the vibrant culture, the breathtaking landscapes, or the promising business landscape, the KITAS is your passport to making the most of your time here. Remember, navigating the process can be complex, but you don't have to do it alone. If you're considering applying for a KITAS or need assistance with setting up a PMA company, our experienced team is here to guide you every step of the way. Don't hesitate to reach out to us through the link in the description below. Our dedicated experts are ready to answer your questions, provide personalized advice, and streamline the application process for you. Your journey in Indonesia deserves the best support, and that's exactly what we're here to offer. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up and share it with those who might be seeking the same information. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you stay connected with our upcoming content. From all of us, best of luck with your KITAS journey and your endeavors in Indonesia. Until next time, take care and stay inspired.